जय हिंद दोस्तों, मैं हूं मेजर मोहम्मद अली शाह। और अभी मेरे को बड़ी खुशी हो रही है कि मेरे लिए बड़े आदर की बात है कि मेरे फॉर्मर जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग, जो स्पेको में जिनका मैं एडीसी रह चुका था, जो कमांडिंग ऑफिसर थे मेरे ही रेजिमेंट के बहुत पहले, जब मैं छोटा बच्चा था उस टाइम पे। और उनके साथ भी गुफ्तगू में होगा, जो आर्मी के फॉर्मर डेप्यूटी चीफ ऑफ द आर्मी स्टाफ रह चुके हैं और ये बाद में वाइस चांसलर ऑफ अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी भी थे। Let's speak to him and let's understand what his take about the very, I would say, rebukable and controversial remark by the Pakistan Army Chief, General Asim Munir. I think it was a very communal remark. और मैंने आज तक कभी भारतीय फौज में ऐसा कोई कम्युनल रिमार्क होते हुए नहीं देखा है. I'm not comparing ourselves with them. I mean, I'm just telling you what Indian Army stands for: secularism. And we have General Shah here, who will tell us his initial reaction upon this statement by the Pakistani Army Chief. Sir, Jai Hind, and thank you very much for taking your time, sir.
Okay, Jai Hind Ali.
So, about General Asim Munir's statement, of course, आपने सुना होगा. What was your first initial reaction when you heard about his statement, sir?
Well, my initial reaction was that it does not behove well of a chief of a professional army to be talking on religious matters. He has criticized Hindutva ideology. He has referred to the differences between Muslims and Hindus. I think unwarranted, repulsive. This is not the way a chief of a professional army should be speaking. And not only that, he is almost the de facto ruler of Pakistan. So it does not behave well at all. He's also talked about the two nation theory. I think he had three objectives in mind. The first objective was to play their religious card like the former president Ziaul Haq. I think trying to play religious cards invariably is always bounces back. It is not a safe card to play. The second thing his objective was to undermine the loyalty of Indian Muslims. I think again he's mistaken. Indian Muslims, my family included, have never subscribed to the two nation theory. We stayed on in India because we were sure that we would be treated equally as a citizen of the country. And we debunk the two nation theory. And the third objective was to win plaudits in Bangladesh. Now he may succeed. This religious card may succeed to some extent in Bangladesh, not with all, because a large section of Bangladesh is also secular, like in India. So it may have some resonance with the Bangladeshis who are trying to now mend fences with Pakistan, but not the entire population of Bangladesh.
I remember a very reputed, a very senior politician, now very successful lady. Incidentally, an army officer's daughter, she telling me that when she was in college, and her religion, of course, is Islam. She's from the Muslim community. And I remember she telling me that when she was in college, her friend asked her, when there is an Indo-Pakistani cricket match, who do you cheer for, India or Pakistan? She took real offense. She was really petrified with that question, and she told me, Ali, this had happened to me when I was in college. So this kind of, I totally debunked that. I think it's a very senseless question. Firstly, people should have asked her that. Do you think that question arises from a statement which a Pakistani army chief, which he has given like that, sir?
Look, as I said, for an army officer, the religion is the religion of the uniform. We I have commanded a Rajput unit, and while it's in service, my religion was the religion of the troops. And Indian Muslims, let me tell you, have been negotiating this political, what do you say, landscape very adroitly. They have not, well, forced issues. They've taken recourse whenever they were aggrieved to the judiciary. That is the course which Indian Muslims must take. If we have a problem, there will be problems. I'm not saying that there are none, but they are not insurmountable. And if we refrain from playing the religious card, we have to play the national card. This is our country. We should be true to its salt and not be bothered about religious statements which are meant to inflame passions. We should not take them seriously.
Sir, thank you. I sincerely thank you. I've been wanting to do this conversation with you. I heard Atta Hafnain's conversation, and I sent him a text in the morning, in fact, which he may not have seen. In fact, then I asked you, and sir, thank you so much for obliging with your time. I understand that you would be having a time constraint, you're busy, but sir, I sincerely thank you for your time, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Okay, Ali, thank you. Jai Hind.